Hello, happy Leo season. I wanted to do something very fun today because I was like, what's going to serve everyone? And today is the start of Leo season, and we have the moon and Cancer in Cancer. And so I wanted to come on and talk to y'all about how to attract love based on your birth chart in astrology, because Leo and Cancer are the two signs that rule your heart. And one of the things I think I'm just so passionate about everyone understanding about astrology and their birth chart is that when you can understand the archetypes, the signs, the planets, the houses, everything that you ever could want to manifest or attract or desire in your life, you can literally manifest and receive and create just by understanding astrology, because everything in life is ruled by something in astrology. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, right? You're going to want to look at Capricorn, right? You're going to want to master the energy of Capricorn. You're going to look to your 10th house. You're going to look to your Saturn, right? If you want to maybe, tap into your feminine energy more, you would look to your Venus, right? If you're looking to develop your masculine, you would look to your Mars. Like if you are looking to get married, you would look to Venus, you would look to Libra, right? You would look like, how do I have a happy, harmonious, peaceful marriage? You understand Libra, right? So anytime you want to learn something or master something, there's something you can always turn to within the zodiac. So if I want to make more money, how do I develop my money literacy? I go to Taurus, right? How do I understand the energy of money? And that's all about Taurus. How do I assert myself and develop confidence? I go to Aries. That's all Aries, right? So anytime you're wanting to develop and cultivate something within you in your life, you can always use astrology in your birth chart as a guide. So when it comes to love, to sweet love, Leo, there's a reason we all want to fall in love during the summer, right? Because Cancer is about your inner heart, Leo is your outer heart. So of course it's a season where we're more connected to our hearts, and so we get all nostalgic in Cancer season and we start reminiscing on past lovers, and we start having that yearning, burning, churning within us, right? That desire kind of sparks with Cancer season, being like, oh, I kind of wish I had someone to share the summer with, right? It would kind of be nice if I had someone to come home to every day, right? That's Cancer. And then with Leo was like, okay, like I want to go dance, I want to go date, I want to go romance, I want to go live it up, right? And that is just like so much more fun when you can do it with someone else, right? And it's like, I have all this joy and I have all this love in my heart, and I'm feeling all confident and courageous in myself. Like I want to go share my light with someone, right? That is Leo, because I have all this love to give, and because that's what givers do, right? Like I'm so full of love, I just want to go give my love to someone. I want to share my love with someone. That's Leo. And so when you're wanting to call in and attract love, you want to look at Cancer and Leo within your chart, because this is your heart. So Cancer is your inner heart. It is the things that you need to feel emotionally safe, secure, supported, satisfied, and taken care of and supported. And so the problem is most women who are like perpetually single, right? Or attracted more of the more like softer kind of men. They're more of the alphas. Or they are kind of like attracting in men that are emotionally unavailable. Like these are all signs of Cancer imbalances, right? Because your heart is closed. And so you want to learn how to nurture yourself, and you want to learn how to love on yourself, and you want to learn how to take care of and love on your inner child, because this is how like you literally heal your attachment wounds and your subconscious programming and your subconscious beliefs around attachment and love, and like what you thought you needed to do to receive love, and like the people pleasing or the no boundaries or the codependency, like all of those things are Cancer imbalances. And they're blocking your heart. And so who in your past you need to forgive, right? What do you need to give to your inner child? How can you emotionally self-soothe and meet your own needs? How can you self-regulate? How can you be connected to yourself? How can you love on yourself? How can you nurture yourself and take care of yourself so that you don't come into relationship from a place of neediness or insecurity? You know, how come you haven't put yourself out there on a date in a year? I'm talking to myself, Jacqueline, because, you know, I've been healing my heart, you know, my heart hasn't been ready. And so I've been working on the Cancer imbalance in my chart, right? This is also, I have a Chiron in Cancer conjunct Jupiter. I'm actually in my Jupiter return right now. This is quite literally like what I'm here to heal and master so that I can share this love and wisdom with y'all. And too, like healing the Cancer imbalance in my chart, because your moon is your body. This is literally how I lost 30 pounds, like literally just feeling my fucking feelings. Lost 30 pounds, dream body, maintain it with ease, just had to feel my fucking feelings, right? And so there's so much that can be unpacked with Cancer, because the first step of falling in love is opening your heart. And if you have any reason from your past, Cancer rules the past, and that is blocking your heart from opening, you got to go in and heal and clear that, right? So the childhood where you were abandoned, right? Where you didn't get your needs met, where you never received the love that you wanted. You never felt supported. You felt like no one paid attention to you, right? You never learned how to self-soothe or emotionally regulate. Like all of those things, you then just go recreate in partnership until you learn to heal those things. And so you want to look to your moon, how you self-soothe, how you make yourself feel safe, how you self-regulate. Learning emotional control, I'm telling you right now, learning emotional control is what makes you a 10 out of 10. That's the number one thing masculine men are looking for, is a woman who can emotionally control herself. And so if you're wanting a divine masculine man, a partner who's gonna like provide for you, protect you, take care of you, you gotta learn emotional control. And so look to your moon for how to do this so that you can meet your own needs, and then you're not self-reliant and you're not codependent on your partner, because you got your emotions are, and your needs are self-sourced, and you are a self-interested, self-focused, driven person, and this is what makes you magnetic, because you are clear in your own energy, right? And then when you've learned and developed the Cancer part of your chart, then you're like, okay, I now feel safe and secure to go out and express myself, right? Because Cancers need to feel safe in vulnerability to open, but when you know how to make yourself feel safe, not make meaning out of rejection or abandonment or a no or whatever, then you can then initiate and shine your heart and and you know, take up all of the space, right? With Leo, because Leo is how you express and shoot your heart and your light out. And so you want to nail that Cancer energy first, and then with Leo, it's like, okay, I'm aligned in my authenticity, in my expression, in my play, in my creativity. I'm a divine channel, and this is who I am, and I'm confident and courageous in who I am and what I have to offer. And like, I have all this love I want to give and share. I have all this joy I want to spread. And really, it's how safe you feel being seen, right? Taking up space and being seen. And, you know, you want to be able to be confident radiating your heart out in an authentic way, because, you know, your authenticity is going to attract an aligned frequency. And so if you're pretending to be someone else, or you're shrinking, or you're settling, or you're staying small, you're going to attract in someone aligned with that frequency, right? And so to attract in your most aligned partner, like the most important thing you could do is get in touch and be centered in what makes you authentic and eccentric and unique, what makes you you, right? This is what this new moon in Leo is all about, because it's opposing Pluto in Aquarius and sextile Uranus in Gemini. And so it's like, you actually have to be who you are now. And it's like actually this very eccentric side of yourself, because confirmation, this very extroverted part of yourself, not eccentric is more Aquarius, but it fits with the new moon. this more expressive, extroverted side of you, right? Have you ever met a Leo? I mean, here's the thing. There are some shy Leos, but because they don't necessarily feel safe with the spotlight, but there's always something they want the spotlight and the attention in, right? So it's like when you walk into a room, how comfortable do you feel tilting that room, right? Because everyone's like swinging their heads at you. I used to feel so uncomfortable with people staring at me, right? Now I don't give a fuck because it's like I'm safe and secure in who I am. But before, I would always just be like, ugh, like stop looking at me. And I would like hide and I would wear baggy clothes and, you know, dress like a boy. I mean, I still do, but it's like, because I didn't feel safe to be seen, right? People always ask like how I like show my face online every day. It's like, yeah, I had to get over my visibility wounds, the Leo wounds within me, so that I could feel confident enough to share my message and speak and talk and express my heart, right? And so your Leo, your sun sign is your identity. It is your confidence. It is the courage in which you have to put yourself out there authentically and share your truth, share your expression, share whatever the fuck is on your heart, because your heart is your truth. And so it's about communicating who you are authentically, bravely, boldly, unabashedly, unapologetically, and taking up space and being like, yeah, everyone can fucking look at me. The spotlight's on me. All eyes on me on the center of the ring like a circus, you know, like that's Britney Spears song, like that's Leo, right? And so it's feeling so confident and comfortable in that energy, in that expression. So you want to liberate your sun in the Leo part of your chart so that you can attract in an authentic and aligned match. So that's what I have to say about attracting love this Leo season. So I hope that was helpful for you. Again, you can always, always, always just look within your birth chart for the answers. Like it's just literally your guide and your blueprint. And that's why I'm so excited to host High Definition, which is all about liberating you to become emboldened and empowered and embodied in the fullest expression of your birth chart. Because we're going to do the personal development stuff to get you into alignment with you. The high definition, vibrant, visible, ferocious, like whatever that is authentically to you within your birth chart. Like, you know, maybe not like some people are very happy and content, you know, just living from the Taurus energy because like their chart's full of Taurus, you know, it's just like whatever is fully authentic for you. We're going to get you in alignment with the high octave. So it's like not living out the low octave, shadowy shit of the signs. It's about liberating the most empowered potential of each sign of each part of your birth chart. So it's going to be a 5-month deep dive intensive focus on all sorts of different parts of your chart, your emotional development, your emotional foundations, your identity, your feminine energy, your masculine energy, your power, purpose, potential, like Saturn North Node, all that stuff. So you can always just look to your chart as a guide, as a blueprint for you to always be in alignment with. So it's such a powerful and profound tool, astrology. And I'm going to teach you how to bridge the personal development with the astrology so that you always are in alignment with your heart and with your truth, and you can attract and create the life that you want. So I'm super excited about that. We start in August and run through the end of the year. So you're going to just learn astrology, but you're also just going to master you and become more of yourself in the process. So if you are interested, you can DM me High Definition, High Def, HD. But can't wait to see you inside, and happy Leo season. Bye.